as promised, I'm out and about. I couldn't bring my friend with me today. It was too wet for him. I'll bring him another day and let you see him. He's desperate to see the forest. But yeah, I just encountered two fighting robins. They were over here, look. I'll turn you around. They were on top of that pile of logs. But they're away now. Camera. I couldn't get the camera out quick enough. I've got the camera here. But as soon as I opened the door of the camera, they were off. But yeah, a little tip for you, if you don't already know, hear them? Robins are very territorial. They fight with each other. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, they're very territorial with their territories, so if another robin comes into the area, it'll chase it out and they'll start fighting, and as they fight, they fly along as they fight, so chances are I would never have got them on film because they'll be too quick unless they sat on the top of those logs for a brief couple of seconds. Time to open the camera door, they were off. But that'd have been a nice piece of film. But anyway, there's other times, but it's very rare you see that. So I was privileged to witness it. Trees, trees are lovely. I often say to myself that as soon as you do that and you tap a tree, that they can feel it. They can feel. I mean, they are a living thing, aren't they? So they're bound to know that my presence is here. Even when I lean against it, it's bound to feel that something's leaning against it, and it can probably hear the vibrations in my voice. Yeah. All living creatures, I'm sure all living creatures have a conscience, you know what I mean? That's my idea anyway. But it's nice. I can feel a warmth coming off him or her. We don't know if it's a he or a she. It's amazing the things that we know in the world nowadays, and we don't know what's a male tree and a female tree, because there's bound to be that. They can't all be males or females. Let's take a wee walk. Before I go, I'll show you where I'm at. I'm at the edge of the forest, looking over from the fence into the heath field. No sheep in that today. The farmer took them away, probably for the winter. But there you are. This is the deep forest in here. And Mr. Squirrel, there's no sign of him yet, so let's go for a walk. As I says, I've got my waterproofs and that on. Did I show you? I don't think I did I? Yeah. I've got my good waterproof jacket today. This is 100% waterproof. And I've got my trousers, my waterproof trousers and my mud boots on. So I'm well prepared today. It was heavy rain when I came out, but it went off about 10 minutes into my walk and it went off. So, but I think it'll come back on, you know what I mean? It's been forecast to have heavy rain all day. So, I'm well prepared. I'm well wrapped up. Right, let's go down and see if we can see Mr. Squirrel or Mr. Mouse. Just to see if we can get a glimpse of him. It'd be good if we could get just even him on film. One of the two. But as winter comes along and goes in deeper, and the leaves come off the trees, and everything goes bleaker, and everything calms down and gets darker, I'm not expecting to see Mr. Squirrel anyway, or Mr. Mouse, because they both hibernate in their nests, so I'm anticipating seeing less and less of them. That's why I got so much good film of Mr. Squirrel, because he was fast and hurriedly collecting his nuts to store up for the winter. He buries a lot of them, as I says to you. He buries a lot of them for the springtime, for when he wakens up. Yeah, there is Chi there. I'll turn you around. Mr. Crow's above me. Plenty of them in the winter. Mr. Squirrel's tree, as you see, and that's the tree I sat at. So you can see what I see. He's not there. Yeah, he's not there today. He'll be up in his tree. He'll be well up in that tree. Yeah. Before I came along here, I posted those paintings. I posted the paintings away to use, so they should get them tomorrow morning or next day. Yeah. Let's get down here. Go to watch your step. I left shortbread out, Scottish shortbread out for Mr. Mouse, because he's partial to that. I left a little bit the last time and he gobbled it up. In fact, he might be at it because I laid it down as soon as I came in, so that I could nip in and see if he was there. So let's see if he's took any of that shortbread. Turn his round, so that if he's there, you can see him the same time I see him. There's a shortbread. That's a shortbread for him coming out of his little mouse hole. Yeah, I look after him. It gives him a wee treat. So the next time I come along, I'll have a look to see if that's away. You know that Mr. Squirrel's nuts has disappeared, so he's got his Christmas gift. That's the rain starting again. Have a look. You might see it. It's just starting to come on. I'll go against this dark foliage and you'll see it. See it? That's where the rabbits are. They'll be in their burrows. Mr. Rabbits, Mrs. Rabbits. Yeah. It's the rain started again, but I'm well harped up. I am well harped up. Look at these. These are seed kernels. These are ready to get blown off. And seed in spring. Once they go black, they dry out and go black. They're like little helicopters as they blow off the bush. But they'll land down there or whereabout. And sometimes the animals pick up the seeds. Sometimes the animals will pick up the seeds and transport them and plant them elsewhere, so that there's fresh growth in the forest at all times. It's amazing what the animals do for us. Well, not for us, but for the forest. They help each other out. It's the way it should be in this world. Yeah. That burn will pick up heavy with the heavy water as it goes on. As the day goes on, the more rain we get, the more heavier that burn will go, and the burning tail will go into the river, and then the fish will run the river and go upstream and spawn, and a fresh supply of salmon will be there for next year. Right guys, there's a sign. There's a sign. I'll show you a sign of a rabbit burrowing. Turn you round. You see it? Loose. And there's where he's been digging. They dig for the roots. There's the root there. They dig for the roots. That's definitely one of the wabbits. I thought I'd show you that. You learn these things over the years, but that's definitely Mr. Rabbit or Mrs. Rabbit. Wind's picking up. As soon as the rain comes, the wind comes. Yeah, as soon as the rain comes, the wind comes. Sometimes, if it's heavy winds, you can expect rain at the back of it. Vice versa. Anyway, anything else to say before I go? Because I want to go into the heath field. There's no sheep in it now, so I can go in the heath field. That'll be another vlog. This is long enough, this one. Yeah, it gets dark at night now. Back at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. And it gets dark, so that's when the candles start getting lit. That's when you put the candles on. We'll need candles this year. The way things is going anyway, there'll be a lot of people using candles and their light goes out. Hope not though. What I says to you, I had a lot of things to do. I've got the printing of the certificates to do. I've got, what else did I say? I've got some watercolours to do. It's a different project from selling them. Well, they are for selling, but they are for getting framed and then getting sold, and they'll be more expensive because they've got the frame with them. So I've got them to do and a few other things, but anyway, that's the time for this vlog to give up, and I'll say bye until the next one. Bye bye. Where are you, Mr. Squirrel? Where are you, Mr. Mouse?